welfare of the world. Okay, so that's the Israelites, starting off with the elect, the multitude of the wise. You see, the world and everyone in it needs us, right? Needs us to rule with the righteousness of the Heavenly Father, right? Need. You see? So a few more ticks and that'll be it.
Here. But see, the system is going to be just.
Right.
This is what this kingdom lacks.
Exactly.
They're not going to be oppressed in their wages. They're not going to be poisoned.
Right.
Exploited.
Exactly.
For the particular resources in their land. We simply own it. Okay.
We simply own it.
The first part of any increase you have goes to the Israelites, goes to the...
And you're not going to have no problem giving that increase because you're going to have so much because you're going to do the things that we say do and how to do it. See, when you learn from us how to, live on the land, live on the earth, right, in all the different, various locations of the earth, right, we're going to teach you. Okay, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, we're going to rule over these heathen nations and show them how to live on the earth, what to do, what not to do. All right, all these different things. And so when the earth gives its increase because of it, and this is like, whoa, abundance. You see? They're going to have no problem with giving that increase to us. Matter of fact, they're going to want to, like I said, we give more, Because why? Because they being taken care of, so well, perfectly. There's no other, way that's better. Let's continue.
Temple. Okay. And the rest, you're able to enjoy it with your people. But all of it has to be under the guidance and regulations of the law, statutes, and commandments, which will be ministered by the priest. The priest, okay? Give me 1 second.
Right. And he said that we, all right, the Israelites, we're a nation
the duty of a priest?
Of priests and kings to administer the law.
We'll get incense out. All right, the duty of a priest was to teach Israel clean and unclean, the difference between the two. Okay? To show our people what is the difference between holy and profane.
That's it.
Right? Let's look that up. Let's get Ezekiel, all right, 44 and 23, all right, which was a vision Ezekiel received of perfection under that first covenant. Okay, if the Israelites remained obedient, this is what they could have had under that first covenant. He received that vision, all right, and it says, and they shall teach my people, Ezekiel 44 and 23, and they shall teach my people the difference between holy and profane. This is how we know this ain't talking about the kingdom, because what in the kingdom we're promised what? New bodies where you won't have to teach any Israelite to know the Lord. So this...
Right, because it says, for all Israelites shall know me, from the least to the greatest. All right, because this righteousness is going to be written in our inward parts. That's just, the fulfillment of the new covenant. All right, that the covenants, according to that Romans 9, that was given exclusively to the Israelites. Okay, but, from that, right, those that we rule over, these heathen nations in the kingdom of heaven, all right, after their punishment, man, they gonna be cool. All right, why? Because they gonna have righteous rulers ruling over them. Okay, so slaves in the kingdom, yes. All right, slaves in the kingdom. Again, there's always rulers and slaves. Okay, whether you want to call them slaves, subjects, those being ruled over, whatever you want to call them. right? But yes, there has always been those who ruled and those who've been ruled over. And it's going to be no different in the kingdom of heaven, all right? As far as rulers and those that's being ruled over, all right? The difference is going to be is that in the kingdom of heaven, the rulers are going to be righteous, all right? The rulers are going to be truly nobles, all right? Truly. Because he said that he made us to be this holy, a righteous seed, noble people, right? Right. There's a couple definitions, so many definitions, but let's get a couple. Of an exalted moral, right, excellence. Of an exalted moral excellence. Very impressive or imposing in appearance, of an admirably high quality, notably superior, famous, illustrious, renowned, excellent, having excellent qualities or abilities, of a person of noble birth or rank, nobleman or noblewoman. All right, so that's just a couple. That's good enough for noble. All right, kingly. That was another one. But yeah, so when true nobles, right, are in power, that's when you get the welfare of the world and the upholding of the people, man. And that's what's coming, man. So again, you know, to cats like this guy right here, man, get your panties out the bunch, man. Man up. You know, man up and righteousness up, all right? To understand, man, that, hey, in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be some rulers, right? In the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be some that's being ruled over. The heathen nations, they're going to be ruled over. The Israelites, we're going to be the rulers. And amongst the rulers, amongst the Israelites, there'll still be a rank and file, right? And again, it's going to be beautiful, man. So slaves in the kingdom and the importance of the throne of David, right? This was a response. So I'm going to end it there. Again, definitely go subscribe to the Elder Bros channel. And, you know, check out, matter of fact, he said that he hadn't even started the lesson yet. This little 15 minutes and 36 seconds that we've been watching so far, he hadn't even brought out none of the scriptures that he had prepared. That was just all in the spirit what he said for that long. But it was still enough for me to be inspired to, you know, do a response and a slight commentary to, you know, what he said. And Lord willing, this has been edifying. So I'm going to end it there. Again, Lord willing, this has been edifying. With that, I'm going to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash, Shalom, and Abba Babal. Kwam Yashala.